Hey everybody, it is September 29th, 2008. I'm Sonic Suns. I'm doing a little thing about promoting democracy. I saw some thing online that was questioning, okay, so supposedly the United States is meant to promote democracy all around the world as we can, but what do we do about, when we make a democracy and those people that end up getting elected don't like us? What are we supposed to do? And this just seems rather silly to me a bit. Obviously, there is a bit of a dilemma when someone doesn't like us, or, when Hamas got elected to the Palestinian National Authority and such, and there's been some tension there. But, we have democracy in this country for a reason, right? It's because we believe that in a true democracy, right, they have to, actually have real, free, and fair elections and stuff. There are plenty of places that pretend to have a democracy, and in the background there's all sorts of harassment and fraud and such. But in a real democracy, people are actually voting for crap, right? The idea is that the people at large, will have more wisdom than any one particular person. We might have one guy as a dictator who would make a great dictator for a while, but dictatorship's not going to last forever. You're going to get some idiots in there, or even good people that are corrupted by having so much incredible power. Or not necessarily dictatorship per se. It could be any authoritarian regime, oligarchy, whatever. And for those same reasons that we don't want to have any sort of dictatorship, etc. here, we wouldn't want to have one anywhere else. In the short term, now when I say short term, this could mean a couple of decades or whatever. In the short term, having a dictator that we like installed in some other country might be nice, because then that other country just does whatever we tell them to do or something like that. In the long term, though, we lose a number of things. For one thing, the people of the other countries suffer. Dictatorships, just as a general rule, don't work out as well as democracies. Democracy is flawed, but it's better than the alternative. We lose, too, prestige among those people, among everybody else, that looks at us as betraying our principles. If we're supposed to be a democracy, how do we, how can we face anybody with a straight, or with any degree of respect from anyone else? And third, we lose that self-respect, honestly, when we go against our own principles. Long term, I don't think it plays out. In the short term, spreading democracy may cause a problem if the people happen to elect, a government that we don't like. But if it really is a democracy, as I specified a moment ago, then long-term, cooler heads will prevail. And long-term, if there's good reason to agree with us, will people eventually come around to agreeing with us on things. And let's note that, you don't have to agree with every position taken by every other democracy in the world. It's possible for democracy to be stubborn or stupid or even to commit atrocities. It's possible they need to take grave action in a particular circumstance. Fine. But overall, having democracies all across the world is better than having some sort of authoritarian regime that keeps itself in power without any particular amount of approval from the people. It's a simple thing. Long term, I believe, the reasons we should have spread democracy in other places, and I'm not necessarily saying that, a military intervention, yada yada, will work out. I'm just saying the general idea of there ought to be democracy in other places. It works for the same reasons that we have a democracy here. And that's very simple. Thanks for watching. See you there.